Hey, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a very grounded ballet Pilates workout. So we're only going to be on the mat, but we're going to work that entire body while incorporating beautiful balletic movements into Pilates exercises. So if you are ready, let's go and get on the mat. So coming to a very comfy, easy pose, we're going to go back with the shoulders, going through the whole shoulder blade and making sure we're sitting nice and tall here. And back. And now we're going to go forward after this one. So just take it forward. Once again, going through that whole shoulder blade. Feeling each part of your shoulder and around. And now let's bring those shoulders back and let's just take a nice stretch, holding those shoulders down, lifting in your chest and opening it. Really working on the posture here. And now let's just release into a nice seated cat and cow. So just round out your back. And now let's just arch, look up, inhale, exhale, round out the back. And inhale, arch, exhale, round it out. Feel this nice stretch in your back. And arch, and round it out. And coming back up. And now coming back down. Good, let's come back to center. And we're gonna continue to warm up. So we're just gonna come onto our right side, our right hip. And we're just gonna reach with our left arm forward, really reaching, and then switching to the other side. So coming onto the left hip. And then back onto the right hip, reach forward. Left hip, reach with your right arm. Trying to make this extra flowy. And it's actually a nice little massage for your bum. And reach. And now last one, reach. And now let's just stay on that left hip, bringing our knees together. And we're just gonna reach with our right arm over our head. So reaching over, adding a nice elbow bend, and then we're going to the other side without changing the lower body position. So back, elbow bend, and then just reach to the side. And bending in the elbow, keeping that head up, trying not to dangle it down to the shoulders or anywhere, but keep it lifted. We want our posture to be nice and lifted. And bend. And then reach, keeping this nice and flowy. And reach. And last one, reach. And now we're just gonna come into that elbow bend and we're gonna take nice pulses with the right arm staying up. So bend and bend. Trying to bend that elbow towards your body instead of away. And once again, keeping that posture nice and lifted, not lifting the shoulders and not letting go of your head. And then after this one, we're gonna hold in that bend and just go around with the right arm up and around, up and around, and keep going, keeping that posture nice and in line. And one more, and then just release. And we're gonna do the same thing as the previous exercise. We're gonna reach, and now we're gonna lift our right leg, keeping a nice attitude position. So lift. You're gonna feel this in your obliques, so make sure that you are engaging your abs in this exercise. Your elbow doesn't need to bend too much this time, but you can keep doing a really good bend if you'd like. And reach, lift the leg, point the toe, and reach. Keep going. And now we're gonna hold on this one, hold it. And now we're just gonna bring that leg down and come all the way onto our left elbow, staying on that hip. And we're gonna lift our right leg, stretch it. So lift it up, then bring it down, and then lift behind you in attitude. So stretch, behind, attitude. Up, and attitude. Takes a little bit to get right. It's really a lot for your coordination, but just keep trying. And back, and up, and lift in the back, keeping that toe pointed. And when you stretch the leg, make sure you stretch the knee as much as you can, engaging the entire leg and the calf muscle. And keep going, holding that posture, not sinking down into the shoulders with your head. Now let's hold back and lift up in this attitude position. So pulse, pulse, pulse. You're gonna feel it really well in your glute muscle here. Just keep breathing. Work with the breath. Inhale, exhale. And now hold. Stretch the leg back to center, bring it down. And now we're just gonna add a nice oblique exercise. So lift up in your hips and then bring it down. So we're lifting up, arm goes above our head, and then we come down. Trying to make everything nice and soft. Nice flowy movements here. You can keep your neck down if it's really hurting you. And down, engaging those abs. Using that breath here as well. So exhale as you come up, inhale as you come down. Exhale and inhale. And now let's just hold in this position. Lift those hips. And now let's just come into a higher position, coming to a side plank variation. So we're just coming more onto that knee, staying in the same position. And now let's just turn around, coming onto that knee, turning the hip in. We're gonna tuck our left toe under, and we're gonna inhale, exhale, lift up into a nice plank position, bringing the knee to the chest, and then lift the leg. So bringing that right knee to the chest, and then lifting that right leg up. Keeping the hip turned in and really using the glute muscle here without arching in the back. And up. Inhale, exhale together. And inhale, exhale up. Use that breath to help you here. And keep going. And now let's hold here, hold it, come down onto the knee, keep that right leg lifted, and we're just going to lift it up for pulses. Pulse it out, keep the hip turned in, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And now let's just hold it up, hold, and now coming for Pilates push-ups, coming down, and up. You can bring your knees together if this feels way too hard, and down, keeping those shoulders and elbows close to the chest. And now coming all the way down onto your belly. We're gonna come for some back exercises. So just engage your legs, don't allow them to be too relaxed. We're gonna lift our upper body, and arms are gonna be in 5th position. So just lift here, hold. Use those back muscles to lift you up. Keep breathing. I know it's hard when we're on the stomach. And now let's just release, bring the hands to the chest, and we're just gonna push ourselves up into our child's pose. And you can keep your arms in front or to the sides of your body. And just relax here. Catching our breath. Let's try to bring our focus back to our breath and back to this present moment. Beautiful. Holding here for a little while longer. And now let's just get ready to bring our arms forward. And we're going to come to that first exercise we did, switching from hip to hip. So let's just start on our left hip first, reaching with our right arm forward, and then switching to the other side. And really feel like you're reaching here, trying to make your arm and fingers extend as long as they can. Feel like you're reaching for a long lost lover. This is actually what I think about when I do these kind of movements. And now let's just stay on one side here, on the right side, bringing the knees together. And we're just gonna reach to the side and then come down in that elbow, reaching. And then reach. And then into that elbow, left arm up. Right arm reaches. Then left arm reaches into the elbow. And let's keep doing this, keeping our posture. Abs are engaged. And you can follow your hand movements here. This is your workout, so be creative as you want. And now let's hold in that elbow after this one. And hold. And we're just going to pulse it, pulse it. Keep that posture, keep those abs engaged. Make sure you're breathing. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Now let's hold here. And now we're just going around with the left arm, up and around, up and around. And last one, hold it up. And now we're going to do the same movement from before, except we're going to add the leg lift. So reach to your right side and then lift your left leg. Reach and lift. You can keep that elbow bend if you like, but you don't have to. Keep the abs engaged. Keep that posture. And just have fun with this movement. Try to keep it soft. Try to keep it flowy. And inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And now let's just hold it. Keep that hip turned in, and now let's release, coming down onto that right elbow. Let's bring that leg up, and now we're gonna lift it up and then lift it behind in an attitude. So lift the left leg up and then lift it in attitude behind. Good, and keep going. Inhale, exhale up. Inhale back, exhale up. Keep those abs engaged, pointing the toe. Keep that posture. Last lift, and now we're going to bring it back in attitude and pulse it up. So pulse, pulse. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Keep that toe pointed here as well. Try not to open up the hip. Keep that hip turned in and hold. Stretch the leg back in center, bring it down, and we're going to lift up and then back down. So lift the hips up and down. Inhale, exhale as you lift up. Keep those abs engaged. And lift, bringing that arm above your head and down. And now down, and now we're just gonna hold up, hold it, bring that hand down, bring yourself up a little bit more onto that knee, hold this stretch in the side plank variation, and now bring your hand down and turn onto the knee, We're going to just bring our left leg in as we tuck our right toe under. So bring it into the chest and then bring it back, lift the leg up. Into the chest plank and then back up. Good, keep going. Inhale the leg up, exhale knee to chest. Pointing the toe, stretching that knee. And taking this at your own pace. You don't want to rush here. You want to leave enough time so that you can place your knee gently down onto the mat again. And final knee to chest. And now hold that leg up and we're going to pulse it. Keep that hip turned in, pulse it up. And inhale, exhale. Pointing the toe, stretching that knee. Keeping your abs engaged here so that you really feel it in your glutes. And hold. And now let's come for Pilates push-up. Inhale as you come down, exhale as you come up. And down. And down. And last one, and we're going to come down onto the stomach. Slightly engaging our legs, we're going to lift our upper body up. Arms are in fifth. Inhale, exhale as you lift. And let's hold it here. Trying to bring those arms up as high as you can. And now let's just release those arms, bring the hands to the chest and push yourself up into your child's pose. Let's hold here for a quick moment, just catching our breath. And once again, bring our focus to that breath here. We are almost done. We're just going to do a few stretches to finish off this workout. And now let's just come slowly onto all fours, and we're going to come around onto a nice seated position, our easy pose. And we're going to take a nice side stretch. So inhale your left arm up and exhale as you stretch to the right side. Hold. And inhale, release. Exhale, come to the other side. Hold it again. And now let's come back to center. Reach behind your back, palms together. Inhale as you stretch the arms back. And exhale as you slowly come down in this easy pose, still holding the palms together. And then gently releasing those hands down. And once again, holding here for a moment. Now begin to slowly come up and back to center. And you are all finished for today. Thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you all next time.